a lot of places. Let me know if you can see everything. Alright, so here's the box. It's filled, so I can't really lift it up the entire way. But I'm going to open it now, so I'm going to dump this. Here's the box top. Made it 2 years ago, going to reuse it in 2019. I like this box because it's massive and it holds a whole year. Unlike my jar that only held 3 months in 2016. So last year when I did this project, I had the box top filled. So my goal for this year was to have one picture or note per day. Though some days I went overboard, but I still maintained the bottom of the box. So without further ado, let's dump this. Have a happy 2018, Jessica. Let's see what I wrapped for myself in 2016. Hi, Jessica. Happy New Year. While you're still feeling bittersweet about 2017, especially in regards to Canada, I'm proud of what you accomplished. I want you to work hard on saving, budgeting, and exercising this year so you can reapply 2018. Never lose sight of your goal. I had a great day today. It was 10 degrees, 60 today, 50 degrees difference, too cold to walk outside, so I decided to go to Barnes & Noble. I spent an hour and a half there and walked out with 3 books about happiness and spirituality. I was checking out, the cashier said I had the best email address, the best she's seen all day and all year. We talked about piercings. It was fun. Happy 2018. How to be perfectly happy. I love the oatmeal. I know I can't wait to read this book later. I'm not going to read every note because that would take too much time. And I'm not going to read all of them aloud. I'm going to read through a few of them. I want to get through a lot of the year, but I know I won't be reading the whole box for this game. This is from January 3rd when I requested Dance of the Hours on WRTI at your request. Apparently, the orchestra on New Year's Eve was the place to be, which it was sold out last night, so I could see that it was the place to be last year, too. WRTI makes me happy. I'm glad that there's a classical radio music station. It also plays jazz. Took a walk in the snow and cold. When old news is good news. Perfect timing. This was from January 5th. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to transfer this to a card where it's Post-it note. But maybe, since I did Grumpy That was before I started scrapbooking. And realized that these types of things are better on a Post-it note for scrapbooking. I love Sandra Boynton. I love her comics. Her comics always make me smile and happy. And my parents have one of her mugs from the 80s. And I was telling her when I still had Facebook that we still have one of her mugs, and she thought that was wonderful. The mug says, "Welcome to the Rat Race." So she was telling me about a performance of Rat Race that inspired the mug. Spiritual Home by Another Road. And my Happiness Box project essay was featured on this. So that's why I added it. Brandy came home from Texas with this. Brandy's my manager at RTI. Let's see what it is. Texas Lone Star Mints. I have to see if I can eat these. I had to go gluten-free this year. I have to look at this later. When the library had our little holiday party on the 12th. Oh, our group photos. That was so much fun. It rained that day. 2018 was apparently the year of rain. Nice review for my essay about the Happiness Box. And I could still eat at Clay's. Marcia's dad's remembrance. Basically, it's remembering Marcia and her family's kindness, and just remembering all the nice times I had with the Williams family. And then had delicious breakfast at Clay's Bakery. Oh, I miss Clay's. That's one thing I miss about Clay's. But remember all the happy times at Clay's too, and remembering all the nice times with Marcia's. From ice skating. Last year, the river rink, since it was raining, the river rink melted a lot, and it was closed a lot. But the Rothman rink, since it's located in Center City in between the business buildings, they weren't melted a lot. So I did get to still go skating. Not free, but I did. And I always had fun, especially meeting other skaters and people walking by City Hall and stopping to chat. Oh, and I said I liked the Rothman rink better, even though I had to pay for it. The ice was smooth smooth and not marked up. I also met some kind people and a dog named Forrest. So much fun. I used a lot of the Tundra calendar for calendar pages that Liz gave me. I love the Tundra, and I'm glad Liz sent me the calendar because a lot of the comics just put a smile on my face. They're fun. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I'm happy that I have supportive people in my life. More rollers or ice skating. When Danielle gave me Barry. You want Barry? Hold on. Danielle, a coworker from RTI, gave me Barry on January 18th. Put him with my other bears. Right. More ice skating. Left work at 2 p.m. to go ice skating at 3. It felt nice to ice skate early and for 2.5 hours. I wanted the ice blocker. The ice blocker made me get my confidence back with ice skating, especially since I hurt myself 2 years ago. I know I bitch about Philly and my students want to move out, but there are still many amazing and kind people here, as there are everywhere. I'm thankful that the staff member talked to those bullies who were harassing me, and he was cute. I also had a nice dinner at Commonwealth for restaurant week, great food, and the staff was friendly. And I bought this really nice dress at Smack Parlor. The photos. Yes, I take a lot of photos. But that's okay. And then here's the dress I bought. When someone put gum on my chair back on January 24th and I had to buy new pants, I had a driver that I had many times before who was happy to see me, and he said I make his day brighter and he always enjoys when he picks me up. The simpleness when one of my library co-workers brought in Indian food. Can't eat samosas now, but I plan on trying to make them gluten-free. They're pastries filled with potatoes, vegetables, and they're covered. To seal it up, you have to seal it with flour. I found gluten-free pastry crust, almost like phyllo dough, and I have gluten-free all-purpose flour, so I want to try making samosas. Oh, when Candace left the little note on my chair, Candace's friendship has always cheered me up, and I loved receiving this note. When the hot dog man gave Dad free pretzels. Such simple things cheered me up. When we went to Chula's and Dad shared his halal lamb with me. It was a nice day out, wipe that chill off your smile. I was skating without the ice walker, and I was doing a really good job. This was at the Rothman rink. The 5-year anniversary of Nan. And when Harry Bailey passed away in July, I was looking for this photo to post in his remembrance. It was Nan and Harry. He used to be the president of the senior center. Very nice guy, very generous, very fun. He helped me get a job at the library almost 13 years ago. So, I'm glad I still have the picture. Just remembering Nan. Scatter train. Didn't take many photos, just sat, danced, and enjoyed the music and moments. And believe me, I did dance. Walking in the snow. Oh, here is one photo of Scatter Train. What's in this triangle? 75 cents. And my mom bought me my beautiful dress. And I won a scarf at the White Elephant at the library last year. The scarf I won from the library looked really nice today. Everyone loved my outfit. I have started my spiritual reading for 2018. The library had Rabbi Kushner's Overcoming Life's Disappointment. And Susan ordered me when bad things happen to good people. Again, my heart overflows with gratitude. Oh, I signed up for the library spring book discussion group April 8th, May 6th, May 20th. Can't wait to see Dr. Hurt and Dr. Verdun. Dr. Hurt was one of my professors in college, and I always enjoy when I see them at book discussion and catching up. Went skating and got my earlobes pierced at Claire's. And I got a free hat. Selfie with one of the skaters. I went to the Blue Cross rink. Gives me my hat. And then me and all my piercings. Or Claire's is even still open. I don't think there was a note to it, but that's okay. Pictures sometimes speak louder than words. Fine smiles inside. Oh, no, here's the note. Had my lobes re-pierced and loved ice skating. Days getting longer. Yeah, the days will be getting longer soon. The book Susan ordered for me arrived on February 3rd. I'm thankful for my friends. Susan's kindness makes me smile. And I didn't get a chance to read it this year because instead of reading more about spirituality, I decided to practice it more, and I spent a lot more time with different faith communities. Let's see. Oh, I left my skates in Philadelphia on the 2nd at Kabul. It's an Afghani restaurant, and I left them there, and they held them for me. And since I was there, I decided to go to the Puppy Bowl, and Paul's had pit bulls, and I got to cuddle one of them. Oh, and Jared, Brianna's boyfriend that played for the Jags, signed a shirt for me. I have it. I have to get a frame for it. I brought in the shirt, so he agreed to sign the shirt. And here's the picture. Oh, I had a Lyft driver that I went to high school with, and it was so much fun catching up with him after 10 years. From when I went to the Board of Trustees meeting for the Jewish Federation because I donated. That was such a really nice lunch. That's when I began spending time with communities. I heard from John today. John runs the computer club at the Upper Merion Senior Service Center. It was so nice to hear from him and catch up. Found this on the library page. He's the one way in the back. Known him for years. Such a kind person. I got sick from eating pizza, and I decided to stay home since I was really sick for 24 hours. So that moment of feeling sick, I got to watch a really good movie, Last Man on Earth, and I started feeling better, but it forced me to rest and relax. So I was happy that I got to see one of my favorite movies, and I got to rest. When Mrs. Davenport gave me lotion because my hands are always dry. So I still have the lotion, and it works wonders. On the 8th, I couldn't get to work, my full-time job, because SEPTA wasn't running, since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So I went to the library instead, and one of our former workers stopped by, and she was always funny to work with. So we caught up and laughed. And I laughed with my other library co-workers too, because it's always fun going to the library. I was feeling very productive on February 12th, I finished some writing. So that was a happy moment. Oh, when Mrs. Davenport ordered the lotion for me, and I also watched the Olympic figure skaters, thinking, someday that will be me. Grumpy cat. My mom and I went to see Third Eye Blind. Here's the dog. I gave out Chinese New Year cards to coworkers, and they appreciated the gesture. I also went to the parade. Went ice skating on February 19th, and they were selling hockey cards, so I bought a Toronto Maple Leafs card. Mimi can see again. She made a full recovery, and I'm thankful. And I also received a nice gift from Scooter. It was a narwhal bear, or a narwhal stuffed animal. February 23rd, I went to Center Ice and skated better and without incident. Diane gave me some treats for Valentine's Day. And when I dedicated a song on WRTI for At Your Request to Christina, and he played it for her. I don't think she was listening, but it was really nice that he played it. And it was one of my favorite songs. So, next time I chat with Christina, I'm going to have to send her that song. I was given scrapbook supplies. Writing.com 12th anniversary. When I went skating in the center for a little bit. Coconut milk blueberry yogurt is amazing, and I was happy and in heaven at lunch while eating this. This was pretty good. Dairy free. I think it was gluten free. This was before I had to really watch. Doesn't really say. Contains coconut. Oh, it snowed. I love snow. It snowed on February 17th. It was 75 on February 21st, and I was able to take a nice long walk at lunch. Not a fan of unusually warm weather. It did feel nice to blast Post Malone while walking. I enjoy my walks. From Grace. Let's see what Grace has to say. Nice little note from Grace. Received this nice letter from Grace today. It lifted my spirits. I'm also thankful for Jake, my Canadian friend, who answered my skate knit question. I'm good, no nicks. I had to get my blade sharpened, and I overheard the ice guys at Oak saying, "Oh, this figure skater will need to replace her blade soon." So I took a picture for Jake, and I sent it to him, and he said, "No, your blades look okay for now." So it was helpful, but I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my blades, so that way, if I need to replace them, I can. Oh, from Rothman Ring. Glad to see you had a great experience. We look forward to seeing you again next season. I was so happy to see that morning. I love ice skating. And I look forward to going back to Rothman and even going to the Blue Cross River Rink on my 9-inch nail share. Oh, some pieces from Rabbi Kushner. Something to keep in mind. From the snow day, nor'easter that dumped 6 inches of snow on us and left us without power for a day. As I was waiting for Uber, yes, I went to the dark side to get home, I was chatting with a nice Middle Eastern woman, thankful she agreed to a snow day selfie. That was the worst experience trying to get home, but did meet some interesting and nice people, while waiting for transit to get home. There is sunshine in my soul today. You're such a blessing. Oh, day up from Claire. I took off from work from the library on Saturday, March 3rd. I wanted to spend some time with Claire, and we went to Tranquility Tea Room, and we also had a nice lunch. It was also Allison's birthday that day, but I saw Claire instead. It's nice outside, I hate it. I love Grumpy Cat. Snow day. Still sick on March 7th. It was nice to cuddle under the covers while watching Wiggly Pig and listen to WRTI. WRTI played my request to honor Claire de Lune by Debussy. Today is also Anna's 30th birthday. Posted a photo from 2001 and she loved the photo I posted. The good old days. From the Chinese New Year. This was from February. It was from February 18th. This is also when my love affair for pho began. I don't think I took a picture for this, but that's okay. Here I am with one of the dragon dancers. Oh, that's when I found my book, As Far as the Eyes Can See, was for sale in Barnes & Noble. What a pleasant surprise. I really didn't know. I'll have to market it. March 3rd and 4th. Jared sent me a picture of him and Joe thanking me for the love after his uncle was naturalized. I was excited for Jared and Jared's uncle. So, by spreading my happiness about something, it contributed to their happiness too. I have been finding since doing this project that while personal happiness is very important, sharing joy and happiness with others is just as important. I think individual is very important, but I think you should also share it. Let's see. Make sure not to rip, because you never know if the note is attached. No note attached, but they're playing cards that I received for free from Shutterfly of my day out with Claire. Oh, there is a note. Let's see. Full of surprises. For you. The free playing cards I made of my day out with Claire came today. They look wonderful. I just love WRTI. Terry, the membership coordinator, reached out to me about the double payment mistake. I told her just one payment of $10.50 a month. She thanked me for the support. Great station. They also sent me 2 CDs for the mistake. So I have Swan Lake, and I think the other one is Bronze, maybe? I remember Swan Lake, because that's the one I really wanted. Just gonna check my Instagram feed real quick. Still recording. Cool. I was watching a documentary on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and it made me so happy to see Mr. Rogers and Daniel. I grew up watching Mr. Rogers. Always loved that show. And I just love the positivity and happiness Mr. Rogers always brought. I actually sort of cried while watching that documentary. Tears of joy. For Anna's 30th birthday. Happy International Women's Day. From when I used to have Facebook on March 8th, Tarantello sent me a beautiful card on Facebook. His kind gesture surprised me, and I'm thankful to call him a friend. Basically, it was a card to say to all the beautiful women, you are loved. Something. And I really wish I printed it while I still had Facebook, but that's okay. And then I sent my other friends Happy International Women's Day too, and their responses were beautiful. Successful night ice skating. I skated in the center for a little bit, without the help of an aide, and I didn't fall. Someone also took a beautiful photo of me. This was at center. On March 12th, I was invited to interview for the Jewish Federation's Israel trip in July. My interview was on March 28th. Fingers crossed, excited and nervous. I was excited because I was invited to interview. March 13th. While I was working at the library, a patron said to me, "I love your nose ring. It really suits you and you're beautiful." Her comment made me smile. She used to have her nose pierced, but it closed. Collier stopped by the library. She retired in 2017. She gave me a big hug. It was nice to see her. Worked on my scrapbook for Happiness Box 2017 at the Art Museum. This was March 16th. The staff was intrigued and I explained the Happiness Box project. They thought it was a great project and they were glad I was scrapbooking to remember. On my way home, I had a Lyft driver that made me blush and gush. He was from an hour north of Harrisburg, but drives in Philly on his day off. We talked about Tower City, the towns around Tower City, and traveling. His name was Matt and he was cute. As he dropped me off, he said I was nice and an amazing young woman. I said he was a great guy. Total blush moment. And yes, I printed out the receipt. Because why not? Oh, and Teddy also received my card, and it made Teddy a very happy bear, which made me happy. I have a lot of pen pals that are also bear collectors. So they're all over the world, so it's always nice that I have a lot of people that I know. I had a blood test. This was when we were trying to figure what was totally wrong with me, why my liver was out of whack. And I was nervous, and they gave me a really cool Garfield Band-Aid, and the nurse I had was really encouraging me. I was diagnosed with gluten sensitivity. Later on, it was confirmed by a test in September. I have to avoid gluten, and my liver normalized, so going gluten-free helped. But I guess it really started in March, my drive towards getting healthy. And even though sometimes it's a pain following the gluten-free diet and I miss eating a lot of my old foods, I'm glad I was diagnosed and I'm getting my health back. I love Garfield too, so that's why I saved the Band-Aid. And no, there was no blood on it, so it's not gross and yucky. They put gauze. I took the gauze off. But I want to remember that, because that's when I took a step into getting my health back. March 17th, Terry set aside a Going Gluten-Free book for me that I'll put aside for Tuesday. When I started going gluten-free in mid-March, everyone pretty much started helping me, especially at the library. People put aside gluten-free books for me, which I am very appreciative. I'm thankful for everyone. It does make things going. It does make changing diet and lifestyle much easier, and you have the help and support of people. Twinkle in Time was a decent movie, though I like the book better because I believe love can beat darkness evil. Mom and I bonded, which was awesome. Teddy's One Human added me on Facebook today. She's nice. I also cleaned my room. It was successful. It's always nice when I get rid of things. I am slowly learning to clean out and get rid of stuff. It was Vivaldi. Vivaldi and Swan Lake. The Vivaldi CD from WRTI arrived today. I love being a member. Starting on Wednesday, I'll be taking over Millgrove's John J. Audubon Center Instagram for the week. I'm excited. And of course, the Tundra Comic. After I paid for the young man's groceries in front of me, I was given $5 off for helping. That was the 24th. I wasn't expecting $5 off my groceries. I was just being kind. Since I couldn't get a Lyft ride because of snow. That's always appreciated. I started the Instagram takeover for the John J. Audubon Center today. My pictures look so great so far, especially the one of Odin. I'm proud of myself. That picture also got a lot of likes, and everyone loved that photo. Today I helped a young man with his groceries. As I was waiting in line, I saw he had to put back groceries back because he couldn't afford them. I offered to pay for the groceries he put back. He agreed. $30 wasn't much. He gave me a big hug. I was so happy to help. Wegmans also gave me $5 off. April 1st. I'm heading to DC on April 14th to see the cherry blossoms. I'm excited to go. Peaceful day today, and I created a blog for the Happiness Box project. I'm always happy when I travel. Happy International Day of Happiness, March 20th. I had a good laugh with one of my coworkers while waiting for the train. Peaceful night at the library. The snow fell softly outside. Mill Grove also sent me to Hootsuite. Sent me an Hootsuite invite to get started for the takeover tomorrow. When I saw the Connors on March 24th, it was great to see them and catch up for an hour. Their warm hugs and kisses made me feel welcome and continued the good feelings I had from it. Spent a quiet evening reading Hagseed for the book discussion group in 2 weeks. Felt nice to relax and plant the seeds from Nat Geo. Can't wait until the seeds grow. The seeds did grow, but the container they came with weren't suitable for replanting. They were plastic and they broke, so we lost them. Cradle of Filth. April 5th, 2018. Cradle of Filth show was amazing. They put on a great show, and it was wonderful to see Danny Phil. I had the hugest crush on him in high school, though the security guard stole my heart tonight. I'm surprised he agreed to a selfie. I also met wonderful people, Natalie and her husband, and Andrew from Beirut. Also stayed on budget, which was even more. And then Ginger, really cute security guard, and then Cradle of Filth. From March 27th, Jared opened his package today and loved the Westchester bear I sent him. Thanked me up and down, said I was a good friend. I also heard from Swati. Wednesday is my last day of my takeover, and said my pictures are great. Swati is the media consultant for the John J. Audubon Center. My pictures were loved by all. They invited me to take over again, too. I had my interview today, on March 28th, for Israel. I think it went well. She was impressed with my experience and the happiness box. Melanie asked me what my strengths were. I mentioned my kindness and connecting with others. Maybe, like A Wrinkle in Time suggested, my weaknesses are my strengths. I feel positive, but regardless of what happens, it was interview practice and made me feel confident. I had to turn it down because I had some expenses. I felt good about it, but I had some other things I needed to take care of first. I still keep in touch with everyone, so pretty much when it happens again, if it happens again, I'll try again. Miss Janet's last day was also March 28th. It's been a wonderful 11 years. I'm thankful for the opportunity to work with her at the library. There was an astrologer present at the Art Museum tonight, March 30th, discussing Van Gogh and Munch's birth charts and how it affected their artwork. I spoke with the astrologer after, and she suggested I join the group. I love astrology. I might look into it. This was from the Art Museum. Received this lovely card from Teddy, Sarah, and Bernadine today. While I don't celebrate Easter, this is a season for love and trust. This card cheered me up, and so did the note inside. Teddy, Sarah, and Bernadine always cheer me up. I'm glad to call them my friends. For a few months. When I asked one of my coworkers about setting up a business account for the Happiness Box project, and she helped me. And then on the 4th, this was April 3rd, on the 4th, she gave me Girl Boss. It helped with the Happiness Box project and getting the blog and Instagram set up. March 21st, beautiful snow day today. Library was closed, relaxed, and took photos of the robins and blue jays that visited. Turns out that my Instagram takeover for Audubon starts tomorrow, the 22nd. I'm excited. And then my photo of Odin going out a little later. It's got 74 likes. Second, Blue Jays won 3 days in a row. Glad the New York Times published the win. Enjoyed a quiet night with Dad watching Antiques Roadshow. From Bach's Celebration in the Subway. Talented young people playing Bach. They were so beautiful to listen to. And then when I still had Instagram, this was 3 days before I deleted it, March 23rd. Odin, well, this is what John James Audubon Center sent. Odin, the rest of our feathered friends, staff, and volunteers are excited to see you when we reopen next month. Remember, April 14th to the 28th is our free annual Jared Art Show. See you soon, photographer at Jess X Wright 7489. And then it had 129 likes, and everyone commented that they thought the photo was gorgeous. More love from Sammy and the Owls at Audubon. The photos everyone loved and brought everyone cheer. Oh, on my last day of the takeover, I received a really nice comment from another photographer that said she loved my photos and the stories I shared this week regarding the birds. I love Mill Grove. I've spent a lot of time in Mill Grove. Let's see what this is. Cradle of Filth posted the band's selfie on Instagram. They would have moved to the right a bit more. I would have been in it. It was next to the girl with the phone. My new friends made it in, though. Love band selfies. Let's see if this is what it is. Probably. Because it's never been opened. a nice 8x10 selfie with Cradle of Filth. From the book discussion. We had a little memorial for Elaine Bayer. Or no, this was before the memorial, but from our first discussion. The note's probably in here somewhere. Oh, everyone left the hair braids I had. This was from April 8th. I chatted with one of Dad's old co-workers on the 8th. And he's always nice to talk to. Oh, yep. Went to a book discussion today after a 2-year hiatus. Everyone was happy to see me. Erin, my old professor, gave me a hug. Happiness truly is surrounding yourself with people who love you. Took the day off from my full-time job. Had my hair braided and went roller skating at the skate park at the township building. I ran into Andrew. We caught up while we skated. We had so much fun and it felt good to skate with an old high school friend. Yeah, apparently presents galore in my happiness box. A nice little postcard from my pen pal Sonali. Let's see. Received this pretty piece of art from Sonali today. It was a wonderful surprise, and her kindness cheered me up. Today was also Greg's birthday, one of my favorite DJs from WRTI. He appreciated the email. What is this? From when Dad and I went to the famous 4th Street Deli. This was an art potato lot. It's a flag that says famous 4th Street Deli. This is when I was still eating sandwiches a little bit. This was before I stopped eating sandwiches that weren't gluten-free. Treated Dad to the Jewish History Museum and lunch at the famous 4th Street Deli. We arrived in Philadelphia early and enjoyed the fire at the Red Owl Tavern. It was a nice start to the morning. Dad and I enjoyed the museum and lunch. We had fun bonding. Love, Dad. Yeah, that was fun. No pictures in it, though. That's okay. Got pictures later. April 12th. That was from the 15th. Cooked dinner and watched TV. This morning when I walked into my full-time job, the blanket Jason crocheted for me was on my chair, finished 2 months before he expected it to be done. It made me tear up a bit. It was a beautiful gesture. I gave him a hug and thanked him. That was a really nice surprise. It was a beautiful royal purple blanket. Took a walk and saw 2 basset hound dogs from the Cherry Blossom Festival. That was so fun. I love DC. Very sleepy day today. This was not Went ice skating tonight and had a lovely time. I bought a helmet and skated smoothly. As I was skating, this 12-year-old girl wanted a photo with me. She thought I was cool. She gave me a hug and high five. Love kind people. From when I took Mom to the orchestra. Mom and I went to the orchestra. We had a blast watching Peter and the Wolf. The narrator was too funny. The orchestra put on a great show, too. Beautiful day. We walked to South Street for Record Store Day. What you seek is seeking you. When I made envelopes for myself. Oh, seeing Marcia for the first time in a few years and spending time with her. My mom had a Pampered Chef party that day. Got to spend time with Marcia, got to see some relatives, got to try some delicious food, and Pampered Chef has a great gluten-free selection. Sally sent me this merit badge to me on February 24th for my 12th Writing.com anniversary. The merit badge finally arrived today on April 23rd, and it was much needed as a reminder that I can do this. Kathleen also came back to RTI today, gave me a big hug, and it was nice to see her again. Kathleen showed me a photo of her Newfie, and she is too cute. I love Clara. Clara always puts a smile on my face. For the determination you show in all that you do. Happy 12th Writing.com anniversary, Jess. Have a great day. And it was the determination badge. Oh, and an email from Greg. Greg runs the Seuss Alarm Club, and I had Maddie inducted in for her birthday on June 14th. Got it in 2 months early. Kind email that I received from someone. Went to the Hungry Pigeon. That was probably when I went to the orchestra. Yep. I saw the orchestra on the 27th, and it was amazing. And before I saw the orchestra, I went to the Hungry Pigeon, one of my favorites. Carmen was also a wonderful show. It was amazing. The Lyft driver I had helped me bring groceries to the house. That was a big help. It would have been great-grandmom's birthday on May 3rd. Oh, and I walked with Tiara at the end of April. May 4th. Quiet night in South Street. It was also May the 4th be with you, and had a picture taken with Chewbacca. I had to get my piercings removed for an MRI that was on the 5th, and Infinity body piercing is just awesome. They calmed my anxiety regarding this, and for those that received my newsletter, they also really made me think about positive thinking, and they helped me apply it to the year. I've been going to Infinity since 2011, and that is my go-to place to get pierced. Would have been Nan's 95th birthday on May 4th as well. Thankful for all that she taught me and acceptance. May 1st, donated $5 to WRTI this morning. Had a shout out by Greg. Also saw Billy today. We walked, talked, and laughed. when I went back on May 5th to get my piercings put back in, I had Zach. He was awesome too, very nice. And I actually got a second piercing. So the 5th after my MRI was just really nice. And I also won, they were having a little festival on South Street, and I won a free haircut and hair products. Super cuts, which I used at the end of October. And then I said Trader Joe's printed out a gluten-free list for me. Thankful they stopped in help. And some friends also suggested some delicious gluten-free treats. Went to a philosophy club meeting this year. First time in 2 years. They moved to Adamstown, so I can't really go that much. But it was fun chatting about, what did we talk about? We talked about the free market and how it applies to our economy today. It was just nice seeing everyone after 2 years. Another card from Grace. Everything was in bloom on May 2nd, which was so happy to see. Billy invited me to walk with him at lunch. We walked by this wall with cool graffiti, Skeletor. It was nice to catch up and laugh, and it was also nice to receive that letter. Or this card from Grace, a pen pal from Writing.com. I'm just going to speed along a little bit. Lily of the Valleys are out May 8th. They're my favorite flowers. When I bought my Machine Gun Kelly CD on South Street, my Washington, D.C. film pictures came in today and they looked great. The black and white looks so pretty. I'm an amazing photographer. Machine Gun Kelly's CD came in today and it cheered me up. Repo Records always cheers me up. All record stores do. Great places with great staff. Barra Rosa is a place to go for gluten-free pizza. My waiter was helpful and it was awesome that he listened to my dietary needs. Oh, that would have been Pop-Pop's 78th birthday. Took Mom out for Mother's Day dinner on the 13th. She enjoyed everything. I was approved for the Rover dog walking app, and I sadly never really got started. May 20th. What a beautiful celebration of Elaine's life. She was one of our book discussion members. World traveler. She was a teacher. Really nice lady. She was quite the traveler and polyglot and an inspiration. I'm glad I knew her and had the opportunity to talk travel with her. She was such a beautiful spirit. The book discussion also made me smile. My photos look awesome. When I found the Golden Girls t-shirt for Tiara's birthday. She loved that shirt too. They have it again. I want to get it for myself. Oh, the first day of roller skating. And I also met a little hippie from Mantra, Philly. She agreed to a photo. I bought one of her books. May 19th, Harry and Meghan's royal wedding was gorgeous. I'm so happy for them. Sangeetha at the library also wants me to set up and take pictures of Elaine's memorial tomorrow. Thankful Thursday. Thankful that Sonali included me in the spiritual newsletter for the Happiness Box project. How about those Blue Jays? They won the series against the Phils. Woohoo! May their Jays season get better. I relaxed today and it felt wonderful. Peaceful day, especially since the rain was soothing. Special delivery from the UK. My Tweckle. Atlantic City. Greetings from Atlantic City. The Saturday before Memorial Day. Only need a few bags. One of the library women received my postcard, and she was so happy someone thought of her. It made me happy to hear. Later she thanked me face to face for thinking of her. Depeche Mode, sure to crash and boom. From Memorial Day with Christina when we went to the Couch Potato in Everhart Park, and I saw the Connors. Or no, that was the Sunday before, and I saw the Connors on Memorial Day. Depeche Mode concert. Whitney Payton. Received this lovely gift from Whitney Payton today. Total surprise that put a smile on my face. Also, have a delicious gluten-free dinner that Mom made carefully. Teddy and Sarah. From Pride. I went roller skating for 45 minutes tonight, June 8th, and I congratulated grads on their graduation. I also went to a block party in the neighborhood and met many amazing people. I also rode the Shark with some success. And this is from Pride. Let's see what I have for oops. I went to the Pride parade on the 10th. And roller skating. Pride in Philadelphia. Care with Pride. Pride in Turkey. June 15th. Meeting some interesting people while skating. On Maddie's birthday. happy first day of summer was nice. I walked to the library. The walk was gorgeous, and getting fresh air made me finish my project at the library. So I received this nice thank you card from Maddie today for inducting her into the Susalem Club. And honors. Received this lovely card from Flo and Mary today. Indeed, kindness is the sweetest flower. The photo took of Flo came in today as well. I'm thankful that we still keep in touch and that they are still part of my life. I love sharing laughs and stories. Dad loved his Ravens gift for Father's Day. June 11th. A Happiness Box Initiative. Wrote a newsletter for my Happiness Box Initiative and gave a copy to Kathleen. Gave me a big hug, thankful for her friendship. I'll open this a little later. Let me see. Connie's last day in the library. This beautiful morning with Odin. The Missy CD came in today. I rode the Ferris wheel. I'm terrified of heights, so that was a big deal. Still really surprised with this thoughtful gift from Mary that she sent me on June 30th. She was someone from Talbot. She sent me a really pretty bracelet, which I have to get there and thank her. I never really did send her a thank you. Nice gift. July 2nd. Summer reading. For my birthday, from everyone at work. That was such a surprise. Nice cards too, and then cards from Pen Pals and Mary and Flo. This was from July 3rd, my pre-birthday celebration. This was from my actual 29th birthday, which I will open later. July 5th, Shantae's last day at RTI. Oh, July 8th from when I saw Claire. It was such a nice day. July 10th. I had a chance to be a reference librarian at the library on July 14th and help people find books. Kathleen let me borrow her point and shoot camera on the 11th for the Vans Warped Tour on the 13th. That's my Warped Tour pictures for summer right here. I'm swimming tonight and really enjoyed my cannon. July 16th, I went swimming in my uncle's pool, and Kathy and I went to the Revolution Museum. July 9th, from when I went swimming, Canada. July 6th, Shantae's last day at RTI. This is from Vans Warped Tour. This is probably where I went. Yes, meet and greet with Twisted, my child, my bride. Saw Twisted. Vans Warped Tour was a blast today. I saw many bands that I loved and go to middle school and discover new bands that I'll grow to love. On being My Children, My Bride. What an amazing heavy metal band, and meeting them was a fun experience. Andrew loved my Polaroid camera, and both loved singing or signing the photo, Sweaty Hugs. Also met Twisted again. Verklempt can't describe what I'm still feeling. They were so happy to see me. Mono and Jamie gave me many bear hugs and said they were happy I made it and I should hang out. We're all pissed. And then the really cool ticket, since it's the last Warped Tour. First and last Warped Tour. Moral Support was a band from Warped Tour. American Villain from Warped Tour. From when Christina and I went to Turk's Head Music Festival. Pepper Wine. Pepper Wine gave us a free CD, which was really nice. Swimming. Claire sent me a photo from our day out. I sent her a photo. She thanked me for our friendship. Postcard from Elle. Happy birthday from moviesonwriting.com. Oh, from Panera. From the end of July. The store owner walked by and I told him about the experience last month when my store manager helped me with foods I could eat since I had to go gluten-free. I appreciated the patience. Store owner came back. I know it's difficult being gluten-free, but since you like chocolate, here's our gluten-free pure chocolate chip cookie, Night Maid. Awesome people rock. I think this was from the 22nd. It was before I went to Asbury Park. Set up my GoPro today without hassle. My GoPro is amazing. Young woman I met studying from Germany, and we talked about different travels, Germany and other things. Long Branch, New Jersey. Went to News and Brews on the 24th. Met the WHYY crew from my trip to Asbury Park. From when I went to New York City. Bought a pair of Vans on the 22nd. Self-care day as well. From Asbury Park. Spent the day in Asbury Park. Loved Cashberry Hotel. Yes, fun day in Asbury Park, and it was also a sunny day. It rained the first day I was there, so I was happy for 2.5 days of sun. Asbury Park. When I returned to both jobs, they were excited to hear about from Jams on the Sand. Got to see Joe. Didn't get a chance to meet up with Jared, to meet their other friends, to catch up. When Christina went to Warped Tour in Maryland and took this picture of Twisted for him. And Jamie. Kittydelphia. Oh, yes. When I met my cat George and Sophie. I love Sophie the model cat. I also love my cat George. I'm just going to go through this really quick. Oh, from when Mom and I went to see the Sun Towers. Went to see Pool. Went swimming. Even though my uncle's pool turned green on my road. raise the caterpillars. Miss Mimi feeling better. Guy I met at the art museum. Audubon started following me on August 9th. August 6th, Jamie liked a comment I made. When I made lamb, and I said I was an awesome cook. I had a great time with Bernie and Peter tonight when the Irish came to visit. Got to meet my relatives, which was cool. I had a great time with Bernie and Peter tonight. We have a lot in common. There is no denying I'm family. When I woke up this morning, I was feeling strange in a good way. I woke up positive and thought my parents. From roller skating, from Bugfest. I love the Academy of Natural Sciences. Jack. So this is someone's light post. And I was walking by on August 18th from the library, and I love that light post. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. The chrysalis died. It had OE, which is a virus. We had to put it out of its misery. OE will spread to others, and it was sad, but we will have other healthy monarchs. Mimi and my parents came home. It was nice having everyone together. August 17th, I ran into the Littles at Target, and Mr. Little invited me to bingo night. Didn't go, since it was a little too far, but it was a nice gesture. Thankful for Kathleen. Yes, I found out the Tundra's in the Philadelphia Inquirer. When I started hiking. Delicious teardrop grapes. Heard from Bernie. Joined a photo group at RTI. Went roller skating. Bernie and Peter also love the Blue Jays, and they sent me when they went to Toronto and went to the Blue Jays. Well, they didn't go to the game. They walked out. And Teddy. Met up with Candace. The baby spiders hatched. So cute. Worked on my happiness scrapbook. I was listening to Mac Miller while I was cleaning my room. Felt sad, but I'm glad he left his music with us. I had another cute Lyft driver, and he agreed to a selfie. And I have to figure out where sad occasion. Glad I could be there for Carol. A library coworker gave her a hug and said, "Don't hesitate to reach out," which she was grateful that I showed. She was also grateful I sent her a really nice Christmas card, basically saying, "While you lost someone this year, we're here for you." So while it was a sad occasion, I'm glad I could be there for my coworker, and I'm glad I could cheer her up a little bit. I won a raffle at the library. I won a $100 gift certificate for restaurants.com. This was from the Refugee Project. And I went to that talk on September 14th. On September 14th, I now have a cubby hole. My desk on the 3rd floor. Saw Marsha on the 8th. My last time seeing Shreya was that picture. This was from when I went to the event on the 15th, and I met Mohammed and Sophia, and I had the refugee draw on my hand, and that's what started that project. I saw the performance in Arabic, and I understood a lot of it, but I did have some help, which was nice. Oh, and here's the selfie with the cute lip chart. More of the project. I read with the refugee I covered. I'll have to post more of it after this because it would take too long. Found out James works for RTI, and we had lunch on the 25th of September. My coworkers from both jobs reached out to me wishing me luck for the procedure I had on the 27th, and pretty much everything went well on the 27th. That's when I got my diagnosis, and everyone reached out to me then too and wished me healing thought. Lebanese guys I met on September 21st. From when Dad and I saw the Ravens. Someone I met at the art museum. Sort of cute. From when I was recognized on the library page. September 26th. This might be from the Ravens too. Open it later. Became a young friend of the orchestra. Special delivery from Sarah and Teddy. They sent me a bunch of things from the UK. September 30th, Kaylee's Playground opened. The beauty of the fall sky. Someone had cats. No, cats sitting up here. From the UK. Chatted with a family from Tennessee this morning on the train and gave them pointers to travel in New York City. Found this beautiful bookmark. In the book I checked out. Could use, and I could take herbs from the display. We grow herbs now at the library. And the Ravens won on October 1st, at Dad's birthday. Some dogs in Rittenhouse Square, a pug. And I became a young friend. More stuff Teddy sent. I became a young friend. Some goals. Did a little vision goal. October 13th, or October 12th was member night. Eddie hugs. October 13th, I love my Halloween decor. October 14th, I went to Mill Grove and joined a nature hike. Had had some awesome people in my hike group. Someone loved the cooking I did and thanked me. On the ghost cupcakes I made. And I made a Halloween dinner. October 27th, this morning, Kathleen walked over to my desk, handed me her phone, and Brenda thanked me for cheering her up. The Halloween candy and Hamsa really helped after she was diagnosed with cancer again. Brenda chatted for 5 minutes. I'm glad I could spend cheer. Kathleen said their weekend was great. We both cheered up Brenda. Kathleen snapped a photo of me with my Halloween decor to send to Brenda. This is me. More sky watching. More from my hike. A Halloween decor. Card from Brooke. I love when Brooke sends me cards. So cute. I had a good dentist appointment. My teeth have improved since going gluten-free. And when I walked on the Schuylkill Trail. Card from Marcia. From when I went to the Shabbat on October 26th. Shabbat Shalom. I attended Jewish Philly's Next Gen event. First time attending a Shabbat, and it was beautiful. First they blessed the bread, then the wine, and said a prayer. I had the chance to meet Will, Joel, Jackie, Carol, Heather, and a few others. We ate dinner together, chatted, laughed, and exchanged numbers. Will wants me to keep in touch, as did the others. Nice evening. That was fun. Yes. Day at the academy, walking through Rittenhouse Square. Everyone loved the Halloween photos I took on Friday. So nice to see Dr. Hurt today for the fall book discussion. Fall book discussion was lively and it felt great to be back with the group again. Both seasons this year. Happy Halloween. Halloween card. And pictures with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 90 years of Mickey, 90 years of magic, adventure, laughs, and wonder. ABC put on a wonderful celebration for a loving of a character. Someone I met at the art museum. Some special page I made. Pretty much that's it for the year. So I hope you enjoy, and I will post pictures of everything on my Instagram. Have a good day and Happy New Year.